Welcome to the month of March. I'm Josh Dam, the Marketing Director here at Lichtsinn Motors in Forest City, Iowa. We've got a great newsletter ahead, including some great RV service tips and the power loft bed in the Winnebago Trend and Itasca Viva. But I wanted to tell you about a live webcast that we have on Wednesday, March 26th at the link that's on your screen right now. The webcast will be at 2 o'clock Central Time, and we'll have Bill Crawford, one of our RV service technicians, showing you how to de-winterize your coach and get ready for the spring camping season. So join us on March 26th, and we'll have another great webcast here at Lichtsinn Motors in Forest City, Iowa.
I'm Casey Singlestead, the RV Sales Manager here at Lichtsinn Motors, and this month we just want to take a few moments to highlight a couple tips in proper maintenance for your generator. A generator is an extremely important component of a motorhome, and for many of you it may also be one of the single most expensive components of your coach as well, which means that it's that much more important that we take whatever steps we can to properly maintain it and avoid any potentially pricey service bills in the future. So one of the most important things that you can do to maintain your generator is to exercise it regularly. Regardless as to the brand, size, or fuel source of your generator, it should be run at a minimum of 2 hours every month under at least half load. Now that's regardless as to whether or not your coach is currently in storage, so be sure to not forget your generator over the winter months. Exercising your generator is what allows you to make sure that all of those moving components are still functioning properly, and it also cycles fresh new fuel throughout the system as well. Now another important piece of maintaining your generator is the servicing itself. Now the oil and filter on a diesel generator should be changed every 100 hours, whereas an LP or gas power generator should have the oil and filter changed every 50 hours. Now if you happen to be an RVer that doesn't use your generator a whole lot outside of the monthly exercising that you do, it's still important that you change the oil and filter at least on an annual basis. However, it's recommended that it's done every 6 months if at all possible. If you have any specific questions on the servicing or maintenance of your generator, be sure to reference your owner's manual or contact our service department at the 800 number that you see on your screen now.
Okay, so in last month's live video webcast, we covered some of the most commonly ordered accessories behind your Winnebago Itasca or Winnebago Touring Coach motorhome. One of the things we covered was towing, dinghy style, your car, truck, or SUV, and what we touched on was the fact that braking systems, while most manufacturers of the chassis itself would like to say that you can't place more than about 1,500 pounds of inertia on the braking system of the motor vehicle, the most relevant thing that each of you should keep in mind if you're dinghy towing is the fact that you need to conform with the braking laws of the state in which you're actually operating the motorhome and your dinghy vehicle. Now that's not necessarily in accordance with the way you actually have the coach titled. It's whatever state you're traveling in. Each state is different, but the predominant fashion within the United States is the fact that you do have to have some type of auxiliary braking system if you're towing your car, truck, or SUV. So we have a lot of different kinds of braking system. One of the most common is what you see right here. This is a Brake Buddy Classic. Okay, so when you have your dinghy vehicle set up behind your towing system, this actually is placed on the floorboard of your car, truck, or SUV, and literally it applies the brakes on your vehicle with the air compressor that's built into the Brake Buddy and actually applies the brake in your vehicle. So we calibrate those between the motorhome and the dinghy vehicle. There are a couple of other options out there. Blue Ox actually makes a Patriot system. Both the Patriot system as well as the Brake Buddy Classic retail for about $1,000. One thing that we've also started to do are the Ready Brake system. And if you go to readybrake.com, you can actually get a lot of information on that. That is an inertia-based system as well, so it's actually a surge. As soon as it feels that there's a surge on the actual apparatus, it pulls on the actual brake pedal of your vehicle. A little bit easier than using the Brake Buddy. This is a time-tested classic. It also has some sensoring features that you can actually see from the cockpit of your motorhome. So be certain that when you're out there on the road, you stay safe, and first and foremost, conform with the laws of the state in which you're traveling in.
Hey there, it's Nicole Blazer for Lichtsinn Motors in Forest City, Iowa, just 1 mile from the Winnebago Itasca factory. I'm standing outside the Itasca Viva, sister to the Winnebago Trend, and I'm excited to show you one of the new features, the drop-down studio loft bed. Come inside. All right, we're inside the Itasca Viva, again, sister to the Winnebago Trend. I am here to show you how this drop-down studio loft bed easily gets into place and provides additional sleeping space for you and your travelers. So, what you're going to want to do is bring this back seat cushion down and then push this button. And it's as easy as that. As the bed is lowering, I'll mention that this sleeping space is 58 by 78 inch sleeping space. Can hold up to 450 pounds when it's fully down in the position. All right, the studio bed is in the upright position, and I just wanted to talk about how this wonderful dinette transitions into another sleeping space. So again, you've got the ability to sleep 6. This table drops down, and this bench that I'm sitting on actually pulls forward. You're able to use the cushions to make a really nice sleeping space that's comfortable for one adult or 2 children. Another thing I'd really like to emphasize is the 3-point harness seat belts. So not only do you have the ability to sleep 6 in the Viva or the Trend, you also have the ability to drive safely down the road. The Viva and the Trend are the first in the industry to use the 3-point harness seat belts behind the cab. So you've got 4, the 2 cab seats, and then 2 right here, and then you have an additional 2 seat belts on this bench. So again, that peace of mind traveling down the road, you're going to feel really great with this vehicle. I want to show you the ladder that's used for this studio loft bed is stored underneath this sleeping space. As you can see, great storage. You have the ladder there that easily hooks onto the studio loft bed. And then the designated sleeping space.